ika-7 huling Biyernes ng buwan at tayo narito itong last Friday Devotion Mass. Buhay po ang lahat ng nandito mula simula hanggang ngayon. Hindi po nag-a-absent ay ang aking obispo na si Bishop Eli Rio. Palakpakan po natin. Yan po ang obispo. Hindi nag-a-absent. Okay. At syempre, kung sila Pinky ay umulan man o umaraw, sila ang ating kakilang mga assistant dito. Kung wala sila, anong gagawin natin? Palakpakan natin sila. At si Father, nandito palagi, maski na hindi inimbitahan at hindi sinasabihan, hindi na kailangan sabihan, at sinasabihan pala ni Pinky. Kaya buti na lang si Father Noel ay nandito, kadalasan nandito rin po, palakpakan natin. Sa tingin nyo ba itong ika-7 pagbibisa natin dito ay may epekto sa korte? Meron po. Kasi hindi po natin nakikita ang malalim na pagbabago sa labas, kundi sa loob. Ang pagguho ng pisikal na struktura ay parang mas mahirap, pero sa totoo, mas mahirap ang pagguho ng imoralidad. Ang tinatawag na the edifice of evil, the edifice of immorality. So there are two edifices that we are fighting, edifices that are visible and the edifices that are invisible. Ang panglaban po sa invisible edifices of evil ay panalangin. And let us not take prayer for granted. Because prayer is not our power, but the power of God who cannot refuse the pleas, the cries of His people. Pero ang Diyos po ang sasagot, ang Diyos ang kikilos dahil sa panalangin. Kaya, sa nakaraang 7 buwan, nakita natin ang tiyaga, sakripisyo, pananagutan ng mga nagpupunta dito na parang sa tingin siguro ng Comelec ay nag-aaksaya ng panahon. Prayer is never a waste of time. Because when you pray, you put everything aside and you give your time fully and your attention fully to the most important, to the most essential part of our being, the source of our being itself, God. 7 buwan rin tayo nagpakita ng 3 P, ang ating pangarap, ang ating pagkakaisa, at ang ating pagkilos. Dreams unite people. Dreams make people act. Of course, sabihin nyo, Father, ano nangyari doon sa September 21 crowd? Huwag kayo mag-alala. Yun po ay mga appetizer lang. Ito po yung cake. Ito po yung main dish. The Mass that is celebrated regardless of how many are attending. The prayer that is said regardless of who is saying it, regardless of how many are saying it, is a prayer for truth, a prayer for transformation, a prayer for liberation. You don't need 1,000,000 people to do that. Perhaps even if just one person prays for it, God listens to the prayer of His people. At lahat ito ay bumubuo ng pananampalataya sa Diyos. Ang pananampalataya po ay hindi lumulutang. Ang pananampalataya ay dapat nakatayo, nakatindig, nakabaon, umuugat. Kaya lahat na nakatayo ngayon, yan po ang simbolo ng pananampalataya. It's not a sitting faith. It's not a kneeling faith. It's not a lying faith. It's not a sleeping faith. It is a faith ready to move forward. Yun po ibig sabihin na nakatayo, you are ready to spring forward. You're ready to walk. Pag medyo arthritic na, walk na ka. So, ako po, for your information, I have spoken to my cardiologist and I told her, I want to run again. And she said, yes, you may, Father, but I have to make you undergo several tests. And in the meantime, you keep walking and running slowly until you feel more and more comfortable. And in 1 month's time, I will give you the test and I will give you clearance to run if you pass the test. So, tinatanong ako ng media, ba't di ka na tumatakbo? Ang sabi ko, sa tamang panahon, mukhang gusto ko nang tumakbo ulit. Maghintay po kayo, Comelec. Hintay kayo. At biro nyo, pag tumakbo ko at kasabay ko si General Reyes, susunod rin kayo. Hindi naman kailangan mahabang takbo. Si General Reyes, when he was at PMA, I'm sure he ran 10 kilometers a day, correct?
Yes, Father.
And then he also would join the organized races because the cadets are required to also compete in races. My dear friend, General Danny Lim, was a marathoner. That's why when I was in prison with him in Krame, we, aside from talking about what to do in order to topple down a corrupt government, we are talking about how to become better runners. Okay? And so, lahat po yan ay may kinalaman sa pananampalataya. Ang problema po sa marami ngayon, ng pananampalataya ay nakaupo, nakaluhod, nakahiga. We need a faith that stands. We need a faith that makes us stand. What kind of faith na walang paninindigan? Di ba? Isalitang paninindigan ay galing sa tindi. Pananampalatayang walang paninindigan, hindi po pananampalataya yun. It's pure and sheer devotion. Kaya you see Willie Villanueva with the flag and the rosary inseparable in his person. You think he is just a devoted man, a devotee of the Blessed Mother, and that's all he is doing, propagating or promoting a devotion. No. This is a promotion, not merely promotion. It is conviction. Nakatayo, paninindigan, nakatindig. Ito po ang pananampalatayang nakatindig. Comelec, Mr. Garcia, I'm sure nakaupo ka ngayon. At this time, may nagtitimpla ng kape mo. Diba? May nagbibigay ng merienda mo. At pagkatapos mong umupo ngayon, maya-maya, magtatrabaho ka ng konti, tapos alas 12 na, uupo ka ulit. May magbibigay na naman sa'yo ng tanghalian, at ikaw manananghalian hanggang alas 2, alas 3. At alas 3, magtatrabaho ka ng konti, alas 4, uupo ka ulit. At meron na naman magtitimpla ng kape mo, at maya-maya, magtatrabaho ka ng konti, and then it's time to go home. Pero bago ka umuwi, pupunta ka muna sa isang hotel. Uupo ka na naman at paglilingkuran ka na naman. So many of our officials sit. Perhaps they even kneel. Make sure that their picture is taken while they kneel. Why? It helps to get votes if you show some piety. No, you don't eat kneeling and sitting and lying politicians. Oh, well, they lie. Lying. We need politicians. We need a church. We need a people that stands, makes a stand. Okay. Dalawang simbolo ang ating paninilayan ngayon. Simbolo ni Nathaniel na pinili ng ni Kristo, na nagtaka si Nathaniel nung palapit na siya kay Kristo dahil sinabi ni Felipe, merong isang taong galing sa Nazaret na napakahusay magsalita at napakaganda ng kanya sinasabi. Sabi ni Nathaniel, how can anything good come out of Nazareth? Sabi ni Felipe, come and see for yourself. Listen to him yourself. At kapalapit pa lang si Nathaniel kay Kristo, anong sinabi ni Kristo? Behold, this is a real Israelite in whom there is no guile. Wala pong guile. Ano ibig sabihin ng walang guile? No pretense, no deception. Isang taong totoo, isang taong tapat, hindi nagpapanggap, hindi nagsisinungaling, laging totoo. Di lang totoo, kundi magsasabi lagi ng totoo. Hindi katulad hindi lang nila, kundi napakaraming nakaupo sa gobyerno. At baka tayo dito nakatayo, ganun rin tayo eh. Kaya dapat po, let us not cast a stone at others. We cast the stone at ourselves first. Because let us be sure that we stand on truth and we tell the truth all the time ourselves. Because the fight is against the lies of evil people. Kaya sa isang salita, sa ibang salita pa, si Nathaniel ay may integridad. Integridad ay ang katangian ng taong totoo o buo. Kapag totoo ka, buo ka. In English, integrity is a state or quality of being complete, buo, undivided, unbroken, with moral soundness, honesty, and uprightness. Do any of those adjectives apply to our senators? Do any of those adjectives apply to our congressmen? Do any of those adjectives apply to the people inside enjoying their merienda right now? Buo si Nathaniel, hindi doble cara. Di ba ang isang opposite ng buo, ng totoo, ay doble cara? From the Spanish, doble cara, dalawang mukha. Ilan ba ang mukha ng tao? Sa totoo lang, whether we like it or not, dalawa ang mukha natin lahat. Yung mukhang pinakikita natin at yung mukhang tinatago natin. At harinawa, kapag malapit na tayong mamatay, wala na tayong halos tinatago at ang nakikita mo ay siyang nakikita mo. What you see is what you get. However, there are people whose faces are not only two, but three, or even four, or five. Ilan ba ang mukha ng pinakamatandang politician na nasa Malacanang na 99 years old na? Ilan ba ang mukha nun? Recently, someone told me that that man recently just land grabbed 300 hectares again somewhere in Rizal. He already has thousands of hectares. What does he need 300 hectares more? The 300 hectare is not a symbol. It's a reality. Nandito si B. Siriaco ng ng Santa Cruz, Laguna. B, pakita sa kamay. Small but terrible yan. Okay, pero cannot si B. May I'll ask her to speak. Because as we celebrate this Mass now, two very rich Filipinos are planning to land grab 300 hectares each in the mountains of Pakil, Laguna and Pangil, Laguna. Enrique Razon and Greggy Araneta would want each to build a dam and dig a hole in the mountains of Pakil and Pangil to produce hydroelectric power. And so when you have water in those dams, and it rains so hard, and because of climate change, when it rains, it does not only rain, it rains more than cats and dogs. It rains elephants and giraffes and horses. At grabe na po pag umulan. Kaya ting umuulan, pinakakawalan ng tubig sa Kalayaan Dam, doon sa Kaliraya, at ang tubig na tumatapon ay nagpupunta sa mga mabababang baryo ng Santa Cruz, Laguna, na kung saan galing si D. At kapag tatlo na ang dam sa Laguna at sabay-sabay nagpakawala ng tubig dahil grabe ang ulan, sabay-sabay pakakawala ng tubig at ang pinakabababang bahagi ng Laguna ay Santa Cruz, D, gumawa ka na ng floating house. Because your houses will be inundated. Okay. So, si Nathaniel ay walang ibang mukha. Kung ano ang mukha niya, kung ano ang labas, siyang loob niya. Meron kayang mga Nathaniel sa Comelec? Ano mas marami sa Comelec, Nathaniel o Judas? Pero palagay ko, hindi. Yung 5, palagay ko may pagka-Judas na eh. Pero yung mga rank and file at mga ibang official dyan, naghihintay lang na may mangyari. Pero yan ay ipiyak na rin sila. Alam nila na may tinatago sila. At binabayaran sila para itago pa ito. Habang tinatago mo kasinungalingan, binabayaran ka ng demonyo. Sapagkat ang demonyo ay ang prinsipe ng kasinungalingan. Kaya sino mang tumanggap ng bayad at suhol sa demonyo, pinagpili mo na katulad ni Fausto ang iyong kaluluwa. Ito ang dahilan ng regular na pagmimisa natin sa harapan ng Comelec. Ating pinagdarasal na lumabas sa mga Nathaniel at iwaksin nila ang mga Judas sa loob ng Comelec. Natutuwa at pinipili, pinagpapala ng Diyos at ni Kristo ang mga katulad ni Nathaniel. Kayo na naririto ay hinihimok ni Kristo na maging tulad ni Nathaniel. Hindi tayo Nathaniel ngayon. Huwag tayong magpanggap. To become whole, undivided, untarnished, uncompromised is a process because sin tarnishes our integrity. Sin diminishes our integrity. We only can kneel in all humility and ask the Lord, Lord, help me to be real. At ngayon po, ang pangalawang simbolo na nais kong pagnilayan natin ay ang tatlong anghel. San Miguel, Gabriel, at Rafael. Si San Miguel ay patron ng mga sundalo. Kaya si General Eli Rio ay kampon ni San Miguel, hindi kampon ni Satanas. Si San Miguel ay nilabanan ang mga huwad na sundalo. Nagkaroon ng gyera sa langit at yung mga taksil na sundalo na sumama kay Satanas. Nilabanan si San Miguel, siyempre, talo sila. Di ba kayo natatakot? Mga kampon ni hindi ko na sinasabi, alam niyo nasa kaninong kampon sila. Di ba kayo natatakot ni San Miguel? At nandito ang isa sa mga general niya, si General Rio. Di ba kayo natatakot? Kaya, si San Miguel ay ang anghel na mga tunay na leader. We need genuine leadership in this country. We have leaders who follow the order of Satan. And we have leaders who try to discern the voice of God and follow it faithfully and courageously to the end. Ang pangalawa ay si San Gabriel. Si San Gabriel ang naghatid ng mabuting balita kay Maria na ikaw ay magiging ina ng Diyos. Si San Gabriel ay tagahamon sa lahat. Nakasama ni San Miguel na hinamon ang mga tunay na leader. Hinahamon naman ni San Gabriel ang mga tunay na tagapamahayag, tagapamalita ng katotohanan. The truth sayers. Can we still rely on mainstream media, on commercial media? Yes and no. More no than yes. Because whenever the truth is announced and it will inconvenience quite a few, the inconvenience Taipan, the inconvenience corporate president and corporate titan like Enrique Rason and Greggy Araneta will tell commercial media, sige, gusto mo bang may ABS-CBN ka? It's so hard to tell the truth now. You and I are here led by the angel Gabriel to tell the truth even without a newspaper or a radio station or a television that will broadcast, that will disseminate that. We become the newspaper. We become the radio. We become the television. And thank God to the gadgets you are now holding, you become also another angel Gabriel. And angel Gabriel, we need to ask this archangel to please transform the millions of Filipinos who are just absorbing lies and producing inanities and all kinds of senseless, although funny and attractive postings. Transform them into truth sayers and seekers so that the millions will turn the tide around instead of trash, indecency, and lies. Social media will be flooded with the truth that sets us free. And finally, the angel Raphael. The angel Raphael cured the blindness of COVID. The angel Raphael urges all of us to be healers dahil may sakit ang ating bansa. Ano yung sakit ng ating bansa? Binanggit ko na to noong isang linggo. Yung cancer na may 3 sintomas. Pagkalimot, kababawan, at pagkamanhid. We have to work on this. And we know that Sara Duterte, at the helm of the Department of Education, is keen on making all of us forget. And Mr. Garcia is keen also on making us forget what really happened on the evening of May 9, 2022. Just between 7 o'clock and 8:02 in the evening. Mr. Garcia, what happened during those 62 minutes of the electoral process controlled by you? Controlled by you. What really happened? So, kailangan gamutin po ang pagkalibot. Kailangan paggamutin ang kababawan. Kailangan gamutin ang kawalan ng pakialam. Kaya, our constant coming here is a way of healing our nation. Because healing is like cleaning a dirty toilet. If you have a dirty toilet, how many hours perhaps will you spend cleaning it? Iba na ang kulay ng toilet bowl. Iba na ang kulay ng tiles. Iba na ang kulay ng lavabo. Iba na ang kulay ng pader. Oh my God, how do you clean a dirty toilet? Sabi ni Father Noel, when we were seminarians, we were taught, one of the first things we were taught is to clean the toilet. Every week we were assigned different tasks in the seminary to clean. And the seminarians avoided, like a plague, the toilet. Because in the seminary, the dirtiest place is also the toilet. Dahil ang daming gumagamit. And yet, after our regular manualya, every day yun, manualya ang tawag doon. We clean the toilet, we clean the refectory, we clean the chapel, we clean our rooms, we clean our grounds. But after cleaning the toilet, it becomes the cleanest part of our seminar. This is a toilet in front of me. It is not only dirty, but it stinks. Stinks. Di ba yung unang sinigaw natin? Comelec! Mabaho! Buti na lang wala dito si Monsignor Mel. Magagalit na ako. Pero I think it should be shouted. Hindi lang sila mabaho. Magnanakaw ng boto. Mangloloko sa tao. Mga tuta ng mga medias, kapangyarihan ng salapi. These are painful words. And yet, who will stand to tell me I am making it up? Who will tell me I am lying? That I don't have basis in that. But thanks to the General of Archangel Michael, please protect General Rio because he has given us and smart man. The sickness of our country is so profound and yet not impossible to cure. Pero para magamot ito, gamutin muna yung tatlo. Ang pagkalibot, ang pagkawa, at ang kawalan ng pakita. At ipagpatuloy natin ang LFD, Last Friday Devotion. LFD. This is the 7th month. Next month will be the 8th. And then the 9th. And then it will be Christmas time. We will have a Christmas party here. Diba? And we will invite everybody to celebrate the advent of truth, the advent of decency, the advent of compassion, and caring for each other. We'd like to end with what Pope Francis said. The attitude of the Lord is completely different from that of the world. God is never indifferent. The essence of God is mercy, which is not just seeing and being moved, but responding with action. This is mercy. Not only watching, but moving because of what we see. God knows, feels, and comes running out to look for us. He just doesn't wait. Whenever in the world you have a response that is immediate, close, warm, and concerned, offering a response, that's where God's Spirit is present. God's Spirit is present here. And I know, don't get me wrong, God's Spirit is also present there. The archangels are there right now. I had a conversation with them a while ago. Saint Michael is watching the guards. All the guards, here and there. Or our friends watching us. Saint Gabriel is watching the 5 commissioners. Okay? And Saint Raphael is watching all the rank and file. Especially the whistleblowers who know what they know and they know that they know. Saint Raphael is watching you. They're all covered. They think I am exaggerating. No. The archangels are here, but they're also there. We cannot run away from our angels. When we were little ones, we said a prayer. Father Noel, do you still remember?
Whom is love who makes me here? Angel of God, my guardian dear, whom is love who makes me here? Ever this day be at my side, to light and God, to rule and guide. Amen.
Baka na si Father Noel, di pa nakakalimutan. Kaya ako binigay sa kanya, hindi ako sigurado.
Father, Saint Michael.
Prayer to Saint Michael. Sige.
Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, thrust down into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who roam the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen.
Salamat po. Nararamdaman nyo ba na masayang lugar po kasi nandito ang tatlong arkanghel. Palapakan natin si San Miguel Arkanghel. Palapakan natin. Thank you, Saint Michael. Palapakan natin si San Gabriel Arkanghel. Palapakan natin si Saint Gabriel. Palapakan natin si San Rafael. Ba't hindi na palakpak nyo? Di pa kayo nangyibirienda. Palapakan natin si San Rafael. At lahat tayo ay anghel rin. And hopefully we are not fallen angels, but we are standing angels. We will continue to stand for the truth. Paninindigan natin ang ating pananampalataya at ang katotohanan hanggang katapusan ng ating buhay. Amen. Sa maingay na palakpakan.